With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Staple Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Autotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
Johnny Luna with Auto Nation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. Auto Nation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Good afternoon, high school baseball fans, and welcome back out to Portland, Texas, home of the Gregory-Portland Wildcats. And the Wildcats will be taking on the Robstown Cotton Pickers here in Game 2 of 3, our final 3 games from the ballpark here at the Gregory-Portland Tournament. And the Wildcats unbeaten in tournament play, and actually the Wildcats a 16-0-1 record coming into this ball game, so have not lost a ball game here in this season. And ranked in the top 10 in the state, started at number 10 in a couple of polls. They have moved up since then with the hot start. And so the Wildcats coming in unbeaten, 16-0-1. And the Robstown Cotton Pickers, I don't have I believe that the Cotton Pickers are 7-7. I believe that is their record, but I don't know for certain. That's not official. You know how we are here at Blast Vision. Certain things are not official, and that's one of them. Tried to look it up before the game started, but it's not been completely updated, so I don't know for certain. But I believe that they are 7-7. Got a chance to talk to Coach Gonzalez as I was getting the starting lineup, and he's got several sophomores in the starting 9, and even starts a freshman out on this team. So a very young Robstown Cotton Picker team, and playing some really tough competition here early in the season. They were supposed to be this weekend, at the Canyon Lake Tournament. That's where they were, third weekend of the tournament last year as well. As a matter of fact, we had the Moody Trojans over in Canyon Lake last year. That was when the season got called off, so I remember that specifically. And the Robstown Cotton Pickers were there as well. Rudy was in San Antonio at the San Antonio Classic, covering the Eagles and the Mustangs. And so this young Robstown Cotton Picker lineup getting in some tough competition. Their school district canceled that road trip to Canyon Lake, so they were scrambling to find another tournament, and Coach Jonesy able to get them in and into this tournament. And Coach Gonzalez saying he was very appreciative of them being able to get into the tournament and play some baseball this weekend, and here they are. So here we go, about to get underway. Jason Cedillo will lead things off for the Cotton Pickers, batting from the left side. First pitch swinging, fouls it off. And it's an 0-1 count, officially underway, 11:59, as we have done with this entire tournament, starting just a bit early. So they are Johnny on the spot with the starts here in this tournament. And we want to thank Coach Jonesy and his staff, Coach Elmeyer and the other assistant coaches out here in Portland for welcoming us in. And all weekend long, we've had a good time. That 0-1 pitch is going to be swung on and missed. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Out number one, rather. The strikeout. So one down here in the top of the first. And Roque Serrano to the plate. And what I learned about Mr. Serrano, I believe Serrano is the freshman that they start. And again, bats from the right side, from the left side as well. So two lefties here against the right-hander, Aiden Acosta. And Acosta deals a strike. And Serrano hits one into left field. Nice sliding slash diving grab by Carter out there in left field, robbing Serrano of a base hit. 2 away. So Serrano, the younger brother of, if you're followed the Cotton Pickers a few years back, Florencio Serrano was a freshman phenom and actually went to play in the Mexican League after his freshman year. So he played in the Mexican League, then he got drafted. I believe he was drafted by the Cubs. And this is his younger brother, Roque, who just flew out to left. At the plate is Robbie Olguin, the designated hitter. And Costa starts him off with a strike, a ball and a strike. Pitch going to miss outside, 2-1. Roque, Robbie Olguin, the designated hitter, batting for the left fielder, Chris Solis. Swing and a miss, 2-2 the count. Defensive alignment for the Wildcats, Carter, Lott, and Mayer, left to right. Swing and a miss, and I'll get you the infield the next time that the Wildcats take the field. So for the Cotton Pickers, no runs, hits, or errors, no one left on base. Top of the order due up for the Wildcats. No score here as we head to the bottom of the first. Blast Vision live from Portland, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe, Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Stable Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. Wildcats will send up the top of the order Yannick, Lott, and Dowell. On the mound for the Cotton Pickers is the right-hander, number 19, Justin Morales. So Morales on the mound. Gonzalez behind the dish. In the outfield from left to right, Solis, Cedillo, and Resendez. Gonzalez at first, Solis at second. Serrano is the shortstop. Marroquin at third. No score here in the bottom of the first inning. If you're just joining us, haven't missed a whole bunch just yet. No virtual scoreboard here in this ball game. We've had some signal issues out here in Portland, and so found that we do away with the virtual scoreboard. It takes a little bit off the edge of the signal, and just trying to bring you best stream that we can. So we'll do away with the virtual scoreboard for now. I'll sacrifice the scoreboard to try and get you a better stream, and I'll keep you up to date with the count, the innings, and the score. So here we go. Yannick, the Wildcat catcher, to the plate. Digs in from the right side against the right-hander Morales. Morales peering over the glove. Got the sign from the windup. Here comes the pitch. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And that pitch in there for called strike 2. So 1-2 the count on the Wildcat catcher, Walker Yannick. Where's number 4? Morales deals, and the curveball fouled off. We'll do it again at 1-2. This is our 10th ball game we've done for the Wildcats. And here in the tournament, they are 4-0, 7-2 win over John Paul to open up the tournament. As that pitch misses outside for ball 2, 2-2 the count. 8-2 win over Floresville, 13-2 over Ingleside, and 10-0 over Bishop last night. 2-2 pitch, and that one's going to miss up for ball 3, so a full count here on Yannick. And that pitch is going to miss for ball 4. So a leadoff walk. Yannick at first base. He will run. Not he can run, but he will run. So at some point we're going to see him moving in this at bat for Malachi Lott. So the center fielder digs in. They are the 1-2 combo that we've seen since opening night 3 weeks ago. Pitch on the way, foul back. 0-1 the count. Pretty good 1-2 punch at the top of the order for the Wildcats. So Yannick with the lead over at second base. Morales takes a peek. Here comes the pitch. Backdoor breaking ball right there for strike 2. That one is going to be driven into the gap in right center. Gets all the way to the wall. Yannick rounding third. They're going to wave him around. Here comes the throw. Malachi Lott over to third. The throw is going to be not in time. Head first dive over there at third base and a close play. Great throw by Resendez and Serrano on the relay there. And Coach Gonzalez wants to have a word with the field umpire. It looked like the ball might have beat him there, but sliding under the tag is what the home plate umpire is saying. And so Coach Gonzalez wants an explanation, but the field umpire says he was safe. So a triple for Lott and an RBI. 1-0 Wildcat lead. So Lott at third base here for the Wildcat third baseman, Easton Dowell. And the first pitch to Dowell misses up. 1 ball, no strikes. And Lott can fly around the bases as well. Saw him put it in another gear there. Pitch misses up. 2 balls and no strikes. Just missing outside with the pitch, 3-0. Talking to Coach Gonzalez before the game, also, he mentioned to me that, he's likes the way his team has competed. They're a bunch of young ball players, and he said, I'm not going to make any excuses for these guys. Yeah, they're young, but they've got to compete, and they have done a good job competing in these local tournaments. As that pitch misses for ball 4, so a walk to Dow, first and third here for the second baseman Gage Gleinig. Said they had the lead against the King Mustangs. They also had a lead against the Ray Texans. A couple of good ball clubs, good 5A ball clubs. The Ray Texans on fire to start the season. So he said he liked the way that the young men have competed. They just need to finish ball games. So first and third for Gleinig. And pitch on the way, and it's going to be bunted. First base side, fielded by the second baseman, and not in time. Tries to flip it from the glove, does Solis, and not in time to catch Gleinig. So an infield single for Gage Gleinig and an RBI as Lott comes in to score. Dowell to second. First and second, still nobody out for the Wildcat first baseman, Colby Orell. Showing bunt, and the pitch is going to get past the catcher, so both runners will advance on the wild pitch. So he's showing bunt. May not need to show bunt again, although we have seen the Wildcats execute the suicide squeeze. That one's going to be foul back. Ball and a strike. And there they go. Pitch is going to be fouled. Throw down to home plate, and they're going to miss. So 2 runs will score, and the bunt was fouled off, so they made the throw down to first base anyway, but they're going to get Orell. That was Orell laying down the bunt, and again, Coach Gonzalez coming out to have a word. So he bunted it, got the bunt down, and I just mentioned the suicide squeeze, and the Wildcats put it in play right there. Dow at third base can run, and Orell does his job, gets it down. Maybe Coach Gonzalez asking if, well, not sure actually what he was asking, perhaps if it was a foul ball, but the umpires will discuss it, whatever Coach Gonzalez is asking about, so they'll discuss it. But for right now, it's a 4-0 Wildcat lead. Suicide squeeze, that's the second time I've seen them execute the suicide squeeze. But not only scoring Dow from third, but Gleinig as well coming in to score. And the call will stand as is. So still nobody out here. The Wildcats will send up their designated hitter, Daniel Gonzalez. Gonzalez batting for the shortstop, Turner. And that pitch is fouled off. And that pitch is going to miss for a ball. So ball and a strike, and 2-1 the count now. And I must have missed a pitch somewhere. So it will be a walk Maybe that first pitch was not fouled off. Maybe that was the one I missed. So a 4-pitch walk to Gonzalez. I thought it had been fouled off the bat. Either way, Gonzalez is at first base with one out here in the bottom of the first. 4-0 Wildcat lead. Aiden Acosta to the plate. He is the pitcher for the Wildcats. Interesting story about Aiden as so back to the action here as Morales comes set at the belt. Pitch on the way in the dirt and on to second base. Throw down to second is not in time. So Gonzalez in safely at second base. Acosta at the plate. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. The story I was going to give you on Acosta, the pitcher, his nickname is Dirt. I got to meet his parents last night at the ballpark. 2-1 the count. Nickname is Dirt, and you might assume maybe the way that he plays baseball, you know, like dirt bags or, you know, something like that. But no, young man's nickname is Dirt because he used to have long hair, and his family called him Dirt after Joe Dirt. So if you hear him calling Dirt, that is where that comes from. Foul that pitch off. I believe it's a full count. So cool stories when you're in among the fans calling ball games. You get to hear these stories. I actually even saw a picture of him, so it was kind of cool. And he was on the pitcher's mound with the hair flowing everywhere, throwing a pitch. So kind of cool. You get those inside stories from family and friends. And heard him calling him Dirt last night and wondered what it was about. And that is it, Joe Dirt. And that pitch from Morales in there for a strike. So Acosta will go down looking for out number 2. And I believe Acosta's older brother also played for the Wildcats. And I can't remember his first name. So there's a strike. 0-1 pitch coming up, and the batter is Christian Mayer. So Mayer at the plate, Gonzalez at second. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Pitch in the dirt gets away from Gonzalez, the catcher, and Gonzalez, the runner, will advance to third base. 1-1 the count. So 2 down here in the bottom of the first. I heard that the young man, older brother Acosta, watches the ball game. So if you're watching, hit us up on the chat. We'd like to give you a shout out. You're catching the ball game today. As that pitch is a called strike. 1-2 the count on Mayer, the right fielder for the Wildcats. 4-0 Wildcat lead here in the bottom of the first. Pitch on the way. And fouled off. We'll do it again at 1-2. From the windup 1-2 pitch, and that one is going to be lifted into right center. Coming over to his right, the center fielder Cedillo, and he'll make the grab for out number 3. But here in the bottom of the first inning, the Wildcats scoring 4 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors. and 1 man left on base. Morales, Gonzalez, and Solis due up for the Cotton Pickers after 1 inning of play. Wildcats with a 4-0 lead. You're listening to Blast Vision live from Portland, Texas.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez flying solo for the last 2 ball games of the tournament. My buddy Justin Pedala is done for the day. We're in the top of the 2nd inning here. Wildcats with a 4-0 lead. Cotton Pickers will send up 4, 5, and 6 in the order. Morales, Gonzalez, and Solis. And the first pitch to Morales in there for a strike. Aiden Acosta, the right-hander, on the mound for the Wildcats. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Moses Escamilla setting us up, hitting us up on the chat, rather. It's last day of the tournament, man. Fumbling the words here a little bit. I'm going to get it together. 0-2 pitch, and that one is going to be grounded to the shortstop, Turner. Turner over to first base, not in time. Pulls the first baseman, Orel, off the bag with the throw. So, leadoff man will reach on the error. And first runner of the base runner of the ball game for the Cotton Pickers. So Morales at first base, and actually I think they put in a pinch runner, or courtesy runner rather, for the, yeah, it is going to be number 3. I'll get you a name here in a second. First pitch swinging, and that one is lifted out to right center. And wow, what a play right there. Malachi Lott running catch out there in center field. He knows this field well, his home ballpark. And robbing Gonzalez, Isai Gonzalez, of a base hit right there, 1 away. Courtesy runner is Paredes. So Paredes at first base, and the batter is the second baseman, Trey Solis. And Acosta starts him off with a strike. And Moses Camilla asking if maybe it was Austin Acosta, older brother to Aiden. I'm not too sure. Hopefully we'll find out here soon. And that pitch missing for a ball. 1-1 the count on Solis. 1-1 pitch and runner on the move, and that one is going to be hit into right field and down for a base hit. So Paredes will get all the way to third base, first to third for Paredes. And the first base hit of the ball game for the Cotton Pickers. So at the corners with 1 out for the catcher, Gonzalez. And he grounds one to the third baseman, Dowell. It's going to get past the glove. In to score is Paredes. Solis headed to third base, and he's going to be in there. So a double down the line in left for Gonzalez, and he drives in a run. So an RBI double, and it's 4-1 Wildcats. As Justin said in the game before this, they call it the hot corner for a reason. It was a hot shot over there. It looks like we're going to have a runner for the catcher. So courtesy runner headed to second base, and that is Diaz. So Diaz at second, Solis at third. The batter is third baseman Christian Marroquin. Looks at ball one. And that one is going to be driven into the glove of the shortstop, and they're going to double up Solis over there at third base. So gets too far off the bag, and a good throw right there by Turner to Dow, and that will retire the side. But the Cotton Pickers get on the board, 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 1 man left on base. Head to the bottom of the second inning, the Wildcats with a 4-1 lead. Blast Vision live from Portland, Texas.
Johnny Luna with AutoNation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. AutoNation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. We're headed to the bottom of the second inning. 9-1 and 2 due up for the Wildcats. Carter, Yannick, and Lott. And it's a 4-1 Wildcat lead. Cotton Pickers scoring a run in the top of the second inning. So, bottom of the second, no virtual scoreboard, trying to give you a better signal here. A little bit of signal issues out here. So we're going to sacrifice the scoreboard here in this one, and I'll keep you up to date with the score, the count, the outs, all that good stuff. So if you're just joining us, 4-1 Wildcats. And make sure that it's still Morales. Actually, no. Cotton Pickers with a new pitcher on the mound, and it's going to be Serrano. So Serrano will take over on the mound. So the shortstop is going to be, number 3. So 3, Paredes will stay in the game and play short. Let me see if there's any other changes. 17. Looks like that might be it for the changes. Yeah, Resendez. Center field is Cedillo. Yeah, that's it. So Paredes he was a courtesy runner. He'll stay in and play short. So Serrano moves from short to the mound. So that is going to be it for the starting pitcher. Justin Morales pitched 1 inning, 4 runs on 2 hits, 3 walks, and a strikeout. And Roque Serrano will take over here, a right-hander, facing A.J. Carter. And he delivers ball 1 high, 1-0 the count. There's a strike, 1-1. Joined in the booth here by Stu Duncan. Stu Duncan in the house, taking care of some ball games for 361hsblast.com. And he's been taking care of ball games here at the Gregory-Portland Tournament all weekend long. That pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. So be sure to check him out. Had some recaps. I got to see him as well from last night's ball games, or yesterday's ball games rather. And that pitch is going to miss up for ball 2. So 2-2 the count. Matt Rogers over in Victoria for the Victoria tournament, and he also is getting updates on the teams over there. Some local teams at that tournament. Both Victoria teams, of course, in the tournament. The Carroll Tigers and the Calallen Wildcats all at that tournament in Victoria. Full count here on Carter, 9-hole hitter for the Wildcats. He is the left fielder. Made a nice grab out in left field in the first inning. 3-2 pitch. Soft grounder, third base side, fielded by the pitcher Sedano over to first. In time. Nice stretch by Gonzalez over there at first. Justin would appreciate that. 1 down. Back to the top of the order. Walker Yannick to the plate. Walker drew a walk, came around to score. The RBI triple by Malachi Lott. First pitch swinging, and he fouls it off. First base side out of play. 0-1 the count. Game 2 of 3. We have one more ball game after this one. It will be the Veterans Memorial Eagles and the Ingleside Mustangs. 0-1 pitch. Gets a piece of Yannick, so he will head to first base. Hit by a pitch. Courtesy runner. Actually, no courtesy runner. That young man is coaching first base. Yeah, Yannick is, they don't courtesy run for him very often, even when he's catching, because he can run, and he will be running at some point here. There he goes, and Lott hits that one into left field. The left fielder drifting over, and he's going to make the grab. So Yannick will have to head back to first base. So Lott retired on the fly out to left field for out number 2. Easton Dowell to the plate. Dowell was walked his first time up. Also came around to score. Scored on the suicide squeeze. He was at third base. Kleinig was at second. Both of them came around to score on the suicide squeeze. First pitch misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. 4-1 Wildcats here in the bottom of the second. Throw over to first base, not in time. Just want to make sure Mr. Yannick knows that they can see him over there at first base. Sedano again, another peek over there to first, but Yannick, he's on the move, and that pitch in the dirt, going to be no throw. No chance there for Gonzalez on that pitch, so Yannick swipes second. 2-0 the count. And as he often does, bouncing around out there at second base. Serrano spins and fires over to second. Solis applying the tag, but Yannick back safe. Looked like they had a chance there for a second, but he gets back in there safely. Pitch on the way, ground ball to the shortstop, Paredes, and Paredes over to first base in time. So for the Wildcats, no runs, hits, or errors. One man left on base. 4-1 Gregory-Portland. Cotton Pickers coming to bat when we come back. Blast Vision live from Portland, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe, Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Stable Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez having some fun up here in the booth on our final day here at the Gregory-Portland Tournament. In fact, this is our final day of tournament play for the season. No more tournaments. Our weeks will get a whole lot lighter, that's for sure. Justin and I aren't going to know what to do with ourselves on our off nights. Those are just not common through the first 3 weeks of the baseball season. But we'll get some off nights. We're going to squeeze in as many games as we can, that we guarantee. Still trying to figure out how we're going to work it out for next week. We're waiting to hear back from Rudy to see if he might be able to join us for a ball game or two next week. So once we know for sure from Rudy, we'll be able to get our schedule up. So for now, I'm going to wait and work on that schedule tomorrow. And are we having a pinch hitter maybe? Coach Gonzalez talking to the home plate umpire. Can't see the number on the young man yet. See if he'll give us an assist here and turn. It should be number 13, Jesse Resendez, the right fielder. And there he goes, takes a swing, and it is Resendez. So, Resendez to the plate for the first time here in this ball game against the right-hander Aiden Acosta. 4-1 here in the top of the third. Wildcats with the lead over the Cotton Pickers. And here we go, back to the action. Acosta starts him off with a strike. 0-1 the count. That pitch is going to be grounded up third base line, and it's going to get past the glove of Dow. So they've made Easton Dow work over there at third base. So Resendez at first base. And that's going to take us back to the top of the order with Cedillo, the center fielder. First pitch in there for a strike. Cedillo 0-for-1 with a strikeout. And the pitch is going to miss outside, a ball and a strike. So the leadoff man on for the Cotton Pickers. Resendez gets a lead over at first base. Here comes the pitch, and that one's going to be driven out to center field. And Lott will make the grab. Resendez will stay put. One away. Roque Serrano to the plate. And the first pitch to Serrano misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Serrano now on the mound for the Cotton Pickers. He's 0 for 1 at the plate with a fly out to left. 1-1 the count. Wildcats, District 29 5A, they've got Coach Jonesy telling me they have the Flower Bluff Hornets. That one is driven out to center field. Oh my goodness. Malachi Lott is showing off out there. Makes a nice grab. All out stretch right there. And once again, robbing Serrano of a base hit. There are 2 away. The range on the young man right there. Robbie Olguin to the plate. And Olguin looks at ball 1. Robbie is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And that pitch in the dirt. 2-1, 2-0 rather. So the Wildcats have the Flower Bluff Hornets and the West Warriors next week. There's a strike. 2-1. Couple of ball clubs that are playing some good baseball right now. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Flower Bluff Hornets, I believe, are hosting their own tournament. I'll have to look and see if I can find a base hit through the left side for Olguin. 2 on with 2 outs. And the batter is going to be number 3, Paredes. Came in to play short. Takes a strike. So this is his first at bat. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Coach Gonzalez is going to call a timeout. Final ball game of the day, Veterans Memorial and Ingleside. Scheduled 2:30 first pitch in that ball game. And that'll wrap up tournament play here in the Gregory-Portland Tournament, but also going to wrap up tournament play for the season. 0-2 pitch is going to be fouled off. We'll do it again at 0-2. Olguin at first, Resendez at second. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. Wildcats with a 4-1 lead. Aiden Acosta on the mound, and that one's going to be driven out to center field, not deep. Lott is there, and he will squeeze it for out number 3. So for the Cotton Pickers here in the top of the 3rd inning, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. Gleinig, Orel, and Gonzalez due up for the Wildcats. You listen to Blast Vision live from Portland, Texas.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Wildcats. Gleinig, Orell, and Gonzalez. Second baseman Gage Gleinig will lead things off. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. 1-0. Roque Serrano back out on the mound. Second inning of work. As I mentioned, he is the younger brother of Florencio Serrano, who played for the Cotton Pickers a few years back. Played his freshman year, had a great freshman year. Called strike right there, 1-1 to count. Then he went to play for the Mexican League. Played there, I believe, a couple of years, and then he was drafted, and I want to say he was drafted to the Cubs. So this is his younger brother, Roque Serrano. I believe it is a 1-2 count, so now 2-2 the count. See if the home plate umpire give me an assist right there. He says no. We'll go with 2-2. Here comes the pitch, and that one's in the dirt. And actually, it was 3-1, so that pitch will be ball 4. So Gleinig at first base with the walk, leading things off here in the bottom of the third. Kobe Orell to the plate. Laid down the bunt on the suicide squeeze that scored 2 runs for the Wildcats. That was in the first inning. Pickoff move to first base. Nothing going on. Comes the pitch, and that one is going to be popped up. Left side of the infield. And the third baseman, Marroquin, will make the grab. 1 away. Daniel Gonzalez to the plate. He bats for the shortstop, Noah Turner. Gonzalez, no official at bat, walked his first time up. Gleinig at first base. Serrano delivers, and the pitch misses for ball 1. Throw over to first base, not in time. One 0 pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. Wind really blowing here. It was off and on, I guess, in the first ball game, but nonstop breeze out to left field, and that pitch, strike 2. So 1-2 the count on Gonzalez. Little pickoff move to first base over there, but Gleinig back in standing. 1-2 count, bottom of the third. 4-1 Wildcat lead with 1 out. 1-2, actually another throw down to first base, and Gleinig back in standing. Pitch on the way, and called a ball. Down to second base is Gleinig, and the throw is going to be late. So Gleinig swipes second. 2-2 the count. And Justin Orell on the chat telling us that Aiden's older brother was Trey, so Trey Acosta. And now the name does absolutely sound familiar. Swing and a miss right there by Gonzalez, so he will be retired via the strikeout for out number 2. Two-way. Kleinig at second base, and the younger Acosta to the plate. That is Aiden, Wildcat pitcher. So thank you there for the assist, Justin Orell, listening in and giving us a little help right there. Mystery solved. Sedano starts him off with a strike. So Dirt at the plate, as he is affectionately known. A 1 pitch is going to miss. 1-1 to count. Aiden 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here comes the pitch, and that one, nice job right there. Gonzalez with the backhand. Kleinig was ready to take third, but he's going to have to stay put. 2-1 to count. Two down here in the bottom of the third. 4-1 Wildcats. Kleinig with the lead over at second base. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to miss up. 3-1. Sedano comes with the pitch, and that one is going to be lined into left field for a base hit all the way to the corner. Solis is going to throw it in. Headfirst dive over there at second base, and it's going to be an RBI double for Acosta, helping himself out, driving in another run for the Wildcats, and it's a 5-1 ball game here in the bottom of the third. So Sedano falling behind to Acosta, 3-1. And Acosta lining one into the left field corner. Trading places with Kleinig. And there will be a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Looks like number 3. Andrew Valles. So Valles at second base. 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Christian Mayer to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch. Sedano going to miss low. Comes a 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Set at the belt. 1-2 pitch on the way, and that one is going to be popped up right side of the infield. Second baseman Solis will make the grab for out number 3. But For the Wildcats here in the bottom of the third inning, scoring 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors, 1 man left on base. Due up for the Cotton Pickers in the top of the fourth, Gonzalez, Solis, and Gonzalez. After 3 innings of play, 5-1 Gregory-Portland Wildcats over the Robstown Cotton Pickers. You're listening to Blast Vision live from Portland, Texas.
Johnny Luna with AutoNation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. AutoNation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth here in Portland, Texas, home of the Gregory-Portland Wildcats, hosting their tournament here this third weekend of play. At the plate is Esai Gonzalez, and Gonzalez looks at ball 1. And that 1-0 pitch misses low, 2-0. Gonzalez was robbed of a base hit his first time up by a nice play in center field by Malachi Lott. 2-0 pitch from Acosta and a swing and a miss by Gonzalez. Sai, the first baseman for the Robstown Cotton Pickers. And that pitch missing for ball 3. So Acosta gets the baseball and he's ready to go. No messing around. 3-1 pitch, here it comes. Fouled off. Full count. You like that from a pitcher? If you're a broadcaster, or if you're anyone really. Good tempo right there. And that pitch is going to miss low for ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Gonzalez. 1 man on for the Cotton Pickers. Trey Solis to the plate. He is the second baseman. And Solis with a base hit his first time up. One for one here in the ball game. Top of the fourth, 5-1 Gregory-Portland over Robstown. Costa missing with the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to be grounded to the shortstop, backhanded by Turner. Over to second for 1 on to first base, and the throw is high. So the relay throw by Glanig pulls Orel off the bag. They do get Gonzalez force out at second on the fielder's choice. Solis will reach first base. Gonzalez to the plate. Cotton Picker catcher. And that one hits sharply to third base, goes off the glove of Dowell. And man, he has been picked on by the Cotton Pickers here in this ball game. A lot of hot shots to the hot corner. And Dowell almost came up with that one. It's going to be an infield single there for Gonzalez. Actually, that's Turner at third base. And that pitch is going to be fouled off. I believe it's a 1-1 count. So had him switched up right there. Ball 2, 2-1 to count. Solis the runner. And that one's going to be popped up in center field. Lott will make the grab. 2-way. Ground ball. Turner will field it himself. And there, that will retire the side. So for the Cotton Pickers here in the top of the 4th inning, they leave 2 runners on and they trail 5-1 in this ball game. We head to the bottom of the 4th, and the Wildcats coming up. Blast Vision Live from Portland, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Stable Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call, flying solo here for the final 2 ball games. We head to the bottom of the 4th in this one, and the Wildcats with a 5-1 lead. They will send up 9-1 and 2, Carter, Yannick, and Lott. And the starting lineup I got had Dowell at third base and Turner at short, but found out that they were flip-flopped pretty much the whole entire ball game, so sorry about that. First pitch to Carter, called strike. And the 0-1 pitch grounded to the shortstop Paredes, and Paredes boots it. So an error by the shortstop, Carter at first base. Back to the top of the order, Walker Yannick to the plate. And Yannick, no official at bat, walked, came around to score, and then was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. So he'll dig in here for the 3rd time. Sedano back out on the mound. Here comes the pitch. And he misses low for ball 1. Umpire's going to have a discussion. So a quick reminder, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Make sure that you don't miss any of the action. Lots of baseball coming up for you guys the rest of the season. We've got 7 more weeks of baseball before playoffs start. So lots of baseball coming to you. Lots of district action with some non-district stuff sprinkled in. Comes a 1-0 pitch from Serrano. Runner on the move, and pitch is going to be fouled off. 1-1. Also, we'll put our schedule up here tomorrow. Tomorrow, if we hear back from our buddy Rudy, or Monday, if he doesn't know anything about his work schedule over in San Antonio until tomorrow. So maybe Monday morning when we release that schedule. But either way, it will be on 361hsblast.com under the Blast Vision tab. 1-1 count on Yannick. Pitch on the way and popped up. Back out of play. 1-2. Carter with the lead over at first base. Gonzalez holds him on. Serrano's going to give him a look. Comes set at the belt. Comes the pitch. And it's in the dirt. 2-2. So Marroquin, the third baseman, wind kicking the hat off. Pretty sure Justin would give him a -2 right there. Two pitch in the dirt, gets behind the catcher Gonzalez, and on to second base is Carter. So full count on Yannick. That pitch is going to be driven out to left field, going back Solis, and that one is not coming back. Walker Yannick driving one out of the ballpark in left field. A 2-run shot as Carter comes in to score. 7-1 Wildcats here in the bottom of the fourth. So he gets a hold of that one, and the wind probably didn't need an assist from the wind, but got one anyway with the wind blowing out and left. Justin and I joking earlier today that the kiddos probably find a lot of baseballs over there on the playground come Monday morning. Malachi Lott to the plate, and first pitch from Serrano misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. Lott 1 for 2. Tripled. An RBI triple his first time up. Flew out to left. That pitch went up high and into the jet stream as well. Traveled a lot further than I thought it would, but landed in the glove of Solis. 2-0 the count. Ground ball, right side, under the glove of Gonzalez. So another base hit for Lott, and he is at first base. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Easton Dow to the plate. Now I know he is the Wildcat shortstop. Timeout called by Coach Gonzalez, and he was sprinting out there to the mound. So meeting on the mound with Serrano and the cotton picker infield. Quick break in the action. Just want to remind you of one more ball game after this one. The Veterans Memorial Eagles and the Ingleside Mustangs will square off. Scheduled 2:30 first pitch. We're about an hour and 10 minutes into this ball game here in the bottom of the fourth. Wildcats up 7-1. They have a runner at first base. That is Malachi Lott. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. And looks like a new pitcher for the Cotton Pickers. So we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you some pitching change information. You're listening to Blast Vision Live, Portland, Texas.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. And we are in the bottom of the fourth inning. Pitching change for the Cotton Pickers. Now on the mound, shifting over from third base, is going to be number 17, Christian Marroquin. So Marroquin takes over on the mound. Serrano will go back to short, and Paredes will move from short to third. Those are the only defensive changes that we have. So Marroquin, the right-hander, on the mound for the Cotton Pickers. 1 on, nobody out. 7-1 Wildcats. Easton Dowell to the plate. First pitch to Dowell, up and in. Got him doing the limbo up there. 1 ball, no strikes. Dowell is 0 for 1 here in the ball game. Walked and scored, grounded out in his last at bat. A 1-0 pitch in the dirt. 2-0. Cannot give you the final line on Serrano just yet. He's responsible for Lott over at first base. We'll get you that when we can. Set at the belt. Comes the pitch, and it's going to be fouled off. 2-1. Quick peek over to first base, and he comes set. Lott. Looked like he was going to take off. He does not, and the pitch comes in, and it's going to miss for ball 3. So 3-1 count on Dowell. Marroquin set at the belt. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to miss up for ball 4. So Dowell making his way down to first base. Lott over to second. Still no one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Gage Gleineck to the plate. Gleineck 1 for 1. Walked and scored in his last at bat. Singled and scored his first time up. Comes the pitch. It's going to miss outside. There's a strike. 1-1. Gleineck looking at the wristband there, getting the signs from Coach Jonesy. It's showing bunt right there, but called a ball. So 2-1 the count. Again, showing bunt. Coach Jonesy coaching him up over there from the third base box. 3-1 the count on Gleinig. Dowell at first, Lott at second. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Wildcats with a 7-1 lead. Comes the pitch, again showing bunt, and this time he gets it down third base side, and the pitcher Marroquin over to third. So they'll get Lott for the first out. On the fielder's choice, Dowell advances to second. Gleinig at first. The batter will be the first baseman, Colby Orell. So actually we do have a pinch hitter here. Last night's pitcher, Robbie Spencer, is going to come in to hit. And timeout called. May have a pitching change here as well. Looks like Coach Gonzalez is going to take the baseball from Marroquin. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you that pitching change information. Blast Vision live from Portland, Texas.
Johnny Luna with AutoNation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. AutoNation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. Bottom of the fourth inning, one down. Runners at first and second. Gleinig at first, Dowell at second, and a pitching change for the Robstown Cotton Pickers. Now on the mound, number 2, Jerry Gonzalez. So Gonzalez will take over. We can give you the final line on Serrano now. Roque Serrano, 2 innings pitched. And 3 runs, 2 earned on 3 hits, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Christian Marroquin pitched a third of an inning, but he is responsible for both Dowell and Gleinig. So no final line on Marroquin just yet. Jerry Gonzalez will take over, the right-hander, on the mound for the Cotton Pickers. And I didn't get in the pinch hitter, but we do have a pinch hitter, and that is Robbie Spencer. So Spencer in to hit. Young man had quite a night last night on the mound for the Wildcats. Got the win. Shutout victory over the Bishop Badgers. 10-0 was the final. Double-digit strikeouts for the young man. I don't remember exactly how many, but double-digit. First pitch. Actually, I didn't see it. See if the umpire can give us an assist there. "12 strikeouts. I got an assist from the booth over here. That pitch in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So a 1-2 count here on Spencer. Swing and a miss. And he'll go down swinging for out number 2. And looks like another, nope, that is Daniel Gonzalez. So Gonzalez, the designated hitter, batting here with 2 outs. Gleinig at first, Dowell at second. Bottom of the 4th, 7-1 Wildcats. That pitch is going to miss just a bit outside. Gonzalez 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. There's a strike, 1-1. Got some good ball games coming up next week. Trying to work out the schedule, see how many of those ball games we can get in for you. I'll give you some of that schedule as that pitch is driven out to left center and to his right. Cedillo, he'll make the grab for out number 3. So Gonzalez gives it a ride, but he will be retired for out number 3 on the fly out to Cedillo in center. But for the Wildcats in the bottom of the 4th, 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 2 men left on base. Cedillo, after the play in center field, will lead things off for the Cotton Pickers. It's Cedillo, Serrano, and Olguin when we come back. Blast Vision live from Portland, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Stable Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth as we are headed to the top of the 5th inning. Some defensive changes for the Wildcats. Looks like Spencer's going to stay in and play first base, and we've got some changes in the outfield as well. Let's see if I can get those for you here. Let's put on the big boy glasses and check it out. Looks like number 3 in left field. Cedillo leading things off here for the Cotton Pickers. First pitch swinging. Cedillo 0 for 2. Strikeout and a fly out. Fouled off. 0 and 2. And that pitch is going to miss outside. A ball and 2 strikes. Looks like the new left fielder might be number 3. Pitch fouled off. We'll do it again at 1 and 2. 7-1 Wildcats here in the top of the 5th inning. Yeah, I believe that is number 3. Swing and a miss there. One away. So that is Baez. Also does some catching, but he's going to take over in left field. First pitch to Serrano, and that's going to miss for ball one. That pitch is going to be grounded through the left side for a base hit. So Serrano gets a single through the left side. His first hit of the ball game. 1 on, 1 out for the Cotton Pickers. Robbie O'Gean to the plate. That pitch is going to be driven out to right field. Mayer coming in, and he'll squeeze it for out number 2. Sorry about that. That was Talamantes. So one more defensive change. Talamantes in right, and he makes the squeeze. First pitch to Paredes, going to miss low for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Or 1-2 rather. There we go, all caught up with the bookkeeping there. Not quite. As that pitch misses low and outside. Two and 1 to count. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Three and 2. Amendares in center. Pitch swung on and in the dirt, but 2-3 on the strikeout right there for out number 3. So our score is still 7-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Blast Vision live from Portland, Texas.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. About an hour and a half into this ball game, almost exactly an hour and a half into the ball game, according to my little timer here on the Game Changer app that I use. Unofficial, absolutely unofficial, but should be pretty darn close. Started with the first pitch, so it should be pretty close. We're in the bottom of the 5th, 7-8-9 due up for the Wildcats. Acosta will lead things off and takes the first pitch low from Jerry Gonzalez. That pitch is going to be grounded left side, and Paredes can't come up with it. Goes to that first base, and the batter will be, let's see, Talamantes. Gonzalez starts him off with a strike. Started to show bunt right there, but he takes ball 1-1 to count. Costa with the lead over at first. Here comes the pitch. Again, showing bunt, but the count is 2-1. Two-one pitch popped up third base side, but going out of play. So 2-2 the count on the batter. Braden Talamantes now playing right field for the Wildcats. Runner on the move, swing and a miss. But Acosta will swipe second. And yeah, and they left Acosta in there to run for himself. So he swipes second base. And the next batter will be Valles. One down. Andrew Valles came in defensively to play left field, and he looks at ball one from Gonzalez. Bottom of the fifth inning, 7-1 Wildcat lead. That pitch too far inside, going to get a piece of Valles. So first and second on that hit by pitch. Back to the top of the order, and Walker Yannick in to hit. He is 1 for 1 in the ball game. Walked, came around to score, was hit by a pitch, and then hit a 2-run home run in his last at bat. So digging in for the fourth time here. Got 2 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. Gonzalez delivers strike 1. And the 1-0-1 pitch going to miss outside, 1-1. So Flower Bluff Hornets, as I mentioned, hosting their own tournament. Alice and Toloso Midway also playing some ball games over there. Was checking the scores the other night from 361hsblast.com. Matt Rogers putting up the scores, and actually I believe it was Pete Garcia who was putting up the scores, and the Coyotes having quite a weekend over there at the Flower Bluff tournament. As that pitch is going to miss for ball 3, so 3-1 the count on the Wildcat catcher. Rockport Fulton at the Goliad tournament. King, Moody, Ray, Veterans Memorial, all here at the Gregory-Portland Tournament from the CCISD schools. Hit sharply, but foul. Full count. As I mentioned before, Cal Allen and Carroll both at the Victoria ISD tournament along with East and West. Calhoun at the Wharton tournament. And that pitch is going to miss for ball 4. So the bases are loaded with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Wildcats with a 7-1 lead, trying to extend that lead. And the next batter is going to be number 15, Namrendades. Came in to play center field. From the